Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. Today's video, you'll be learning how to cut and sew this beautiful bubu gown. It is very easy to make. I bought 4 yards of crepe material and I mix it up with Asooke. So if this is what you would love to learn how to make, please sit back, relax and enjoy the tutorial. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please click the red button down below to subscribe and also click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Without further ado, let's move right to the tutorial. My fabric is folded into 4. I measure neck width 3 inches, neck depth for the back 1 inch. From the center back to the sleeve length, I measured 26 inches. At that point, I measured 1.5 inches for the shoulder slope and I connected to the neck width. I measured the length of the dress, which is 63 inches including hemming allowance. I rule a straight line. Then for my sleeve opening, I measured 11 inches. Then for the wideness of the bubu, I measured 25 inches straight to the hemline. Before cutting it out, I added joining allowance to the shoulder. After that, I cut it out. The style that I'm recreating, the edge of the sleeve after hemming it is going to be equal with the side seam. I notch the center back, then I separate the back bodies from the front bodies and I continue with the front bodies. For the neck depth, I measured 3 inches. Then I cut it out. For the center slit, I measured 4 inches. From the folded edge, I slit it open to the 4 inches mark. This is how the front neckline looks like. Next, from the neck width, I measured 7 inches inward. I measured 7 inches on the other side as well. This 7 inches mark is where I'm going to place the Asooke. Then I measured the length of my dress. Then I cut out the length of my dress on the Asooke. I cut it into 2 places. One is going to be placed on the left hand side and one is going to be placed on the right hand side. The width of the Asooke is 6.5 inches, so you can decide to fold in 1 inch inward, give it a good press, and place it on the mark, on the 7 inches mark, and stitch it down. But the 6.5 inches is too wide for me, so I decided to reduce the width. So I cut out 2 inches away from the 6.5 inches. I cut out 2 inches on both strips. After that, I took to my ironing table. I folded half inch on both sides. I give it a good press. So after cutting, I'll take to my ironing table. I'll fold half inch by the sides and give it a good press. I'll repeat the same thing on the other side as well. I've ironed the half inch inward. Next is to pin down the Asooke to the right side of the front bodies. I place the Asooke on the 7 inches mark. I make sure that it is on a straight line and I pin it down. Make sure that you are pinning the Asooke on a straight line. Your hand is straight. After pinning, you are going to take to your sewing machine and top stitch the Asooke to the front bodies. So at this point, I've stitched it down, as you can see. Next, I'm going to fold my fabric into two and I'm going to cut facing for the neckline. I cut the curve part on the facing. Then the folded edge, I also slit it open to the 4 inches mark. The length of the facing is 15 inches. At the lower part, I slant it and cut it out. I'll take to my ironing table. I'm going to fold in half inch at the lower part, following the shape, and give it a good press. After that, I'm going to place the good side of the facing to the wrong side of the bodies. Please note, at this point, I'm only going to sew the center slits. Only the center slit. I'm going to sew half inch round the slit. I will notch and turn it to the right side. Only the center slit, so you can pin it down first before sewing. I've sewn the facing to the center slit and I've turned it to the right side and I've top stitched the Asooke to the right side, as you can see. Next thing to do, I'm going to join the bodies together. I'm going to join the front and the back bodies together at the shoulder. After joining, this is how it looks. Next, I'm going to measure the neckline. From one side of the center slit, I'm going to measure it round to the other side. Next, on the Asooke, I'm going to place the Asooke on fold. The measurement I got on the neckline, I'm going to divide it into two. Divide the neckline measurement into two and add about 1.5 inches to it. Next, I'm going to rule a straight line upward. I'm going to measure ½ inch. Then I'm going to measure the midpoint of the measurement and mark it. So from the ½ inch, I'm going to curve to the midpoint. I have detailed video tutorial on how to cut and sew bishop collar. I'll put the link in the description box. For the height of the collar, I measured 2 inches. I measured 2 inches following the new line. Then I curve the line and cut it out. I'm going to be cutting this out into 2 places. I'll be using one to turn the other. I'll be cutting this into 2 places. I'll be using one to turn the other. If you don't know how to sew bishop collar, I'm going to put the link in my description box. Click on the video and watch step-by-step tutorial on how to cut and sew bishop collar. It is very easy. So this tutorial is not for bishop collar tutorial. So this is how it looks. I'm going to use one to turn the other and sew it to the neckline. Sew the collar as if you are sewing band to your skirts. You can also decide to cut the collar on a straight cut, and just like you are cutting a band to sew on a skirt. I've sewn the collar to the neckline, as you can see. So this is how it looks. So this is how it looks. As you can see, it is very easy to make. Next, I'm going to mark where I'm going to insert my inner belt. You flip the fabric to the wrong side. From the shoulder, I measure down to my half length, which is 17 inches. I measured 17 inches on the other side. I mark the center front, following the center slit as a guideline. Then on the left, I measure 9 inches. On the right, I measure 9 inches. That's the point where I'm going to fix the inner belt. After that, I will hem the edge of the sleeve. I will sew the sides, hem the down part, and give it a good press. So guys, this is the final look. We've come to the end of today's tutorial. If you find my tutorial helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you've not done so. I upload weekly tutorial on my channel Also remember to click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. I have so much tutorial coming your way. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.